Tim, a great advert for the Sky Bet Championship today.
Yeah, absolutely. The first half was back and forth, and it was an exciting game. The second half, I think we grabbed a bit more of the game and had a bit more about us, as evidenced by the pressing a little bit higher and creating a little bit more chances. So all in all, it was a good point to take away from here, and it's nice to spoil a party every now and again.
In terms of your own role this afternoon, of course, we always talk about you in our commentaries and Mr. Versatility, but this afternoon, of course, asked to play a different role in central midfield. How do you find it there? Yeah,
it was a bit of change of pace. It was a little bit difficult the first 10-15 minutes. If I'm being completely honest, not after not playing there for, I think the last time I played there was Fulham away. So we won't discuss that game, obviously. But yeah, it was obviously they're a good side that move the ball, so it's always going to be a bit difficult to get a handle of. And again, I'm here to do a job for the team, and whatever I'm asked to do, I'm going to do it as best I can. I don't feel that today I was able to completely do that, but again, the gaffer asked me to do a job in the center mid, and so I stepped in and tried to do my best.
The first goal we conceded this afternoon, obviously an injury on the far side. Disappointing in the sense the game was allowed to continue.
Yeah, I mean, they usually stop it for an injury to the head, don't they? But in saying that, it's hard to argue with them going in, 3-on-2, and you can really go either way with that. And to be completely honest, I don't think Alfie would stop either. So you can be a little bit irritated with that, but at the same time, you got to just keep playing and not really focus on it.
Obviously, talking about Alfie there, a great finish again from him for the first goal.
Yeah, I gave him a little jab afterwards just to bring him down a notch. He loves the scuffed left-footed shots. I think his last 3 goals have been the scuffed left-footers, haven't they? So, I mean, whatever way you get him in is great. Obviously, he's, I think, top goal scorer now at the club. So, he's a tricky striker to deal with. His movement is good, and he can finish in the box whenever he gets in. So, it's been great to have him here, and obviously he's on a roll with scoring.
And further evidence again this afternoon of a good link up there with Emile Heskey.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's the best pairing. Not just here, but when you have a big, strong guy who can win headers and hold the ball up, and then you have, a smaller, trickier striker who can, make runs in behind, as witnessed by the first goal. Emile picks the ball up, and Alfie makes a nice little slip run in behind, and Emile slips him in. So it's a great partnership, and one that I think will finish the season strong for us.
37 years of age, Emile Heskey, but his work rate continues to be incredible, doesn't it?
It's absolutely unbelievable. You see him up top working as hard as possible, and bringing the ball in and bringing guys in, and just all over the pitch, and then having to drop back and play center back again towards the end there once Paddy got hurt, and clearing his lines, and it's just he's a great example for obviously the middle-aged guys, as we'll call them, like myself and Dory, and and then he's an even better example for the young boys who are just starting and just getting their feet wet with the club.
Have you ever played against Emile?
Yeah, I have. When I first came over, he was at Aston Villa. Obviously, that was a pretty tough game. I'll just leave it at that.
Mark Davis, great to see him back, but also on the score sheet, and it showed great tenacity, didn't it, that goal?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Sparky's one of those players that makes everybody better around him. Just like Eider, just like Emile. He comes onto the field, and immediately we start playing and knocking the ball around and creating better chances than we were. So for him to rat around in midfield and get the ball, be able to play, very, very good balls into the strikers, in behind, and obviously just putting pressure on their midfielders. And he'll probably make a joke of it later, but he was in no man's land pressuring the keeper, but you know, it worked out for him, and obviously he gets his goal and gets his reward.
Clearly, biggest problems this season have tended to come away from home. How frustrating is it that at this stage of the season now you've taken 4 points from 2 very difficult venues, and you appear slowly but surely to be getting the hang of things on your travels?
Yeah, it's been interesting, hasn't it? It's been a conundrum, you know, since they came in, that, you know, away form after the 11 game, 12 game unbeaten run finished. You know, the away form has been really, really bad, and now the last, even going back to Ipswich, you know, you play well, not get anything out of it, but to now, you know, be getting points out of the away games is frustrating, absolutely. But I think, you know, to finish the season strong and to go into next year, it's very encouraging for us.
Just one final one, Tim. Excellent support today.
Always is. You know, away, at home, I mean, the travelling fans are great, obviously, and you know, they back us 100%. You know, and the chanting and the cheering and all their different different songs is brilliant, and it really drives the boys on, and obviously it was driving us on today, and we almost, you know, came away with 3 points.